Hello everyone, this is ICB7 and today we are talking about Thunderbolts. Yup, it's finally out and yes, spoiler warning right off the bat. I am not sugarcoating anything, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it and come back. Or don't, I'm not your babysitter. Let's start off by talking about the plot. The first 50 minutes, I kid you not, are just Valentina sending the team to kill each other in a literal incinerator. Yeah, she's trying to clean the house, burning away all the incriminating evidence, but surprise, the team doesn't actually fall apart. They kinda click somehow. It was fun watching them bicker, fight, and almost die together. Even Bob shows up, just chilling in the damn incinerator. And honestly, the entire segment wasn't boring at all. I was into it. If I'm not bored, then that's already a small miracle in Phase 5. Anyways, turns out Bob has superpowers now, like big ones. And Valentina trains him in a literal few hours. He goes from I can't control to hey, I'm a god now. Then comes Bucky Barnes, and yes, he arrests the Thunderbolts right after their great escape because, well, of course he does. And after that, he doesn't believe their whole Bob story until Valentina's assistant phones in and confirms everything. And the constant repetition of the word Bob, it was actually really funny and definitely made me laugh a couple of times. So, after some punching and chaos, the team confronts Valentina and who do we find upstairs? Sentry, in full costume, dyed blonde hair and all. I kind of wish he was just naturally blonde to begin with, like, comic book accuracy and whatnot, but I suppose we can expect this from Marvel. Now the Thunderbolts vs. Sentry scene. Think Ants vs. Godzilla. It was a slaughter. Sentry twists John Walker's shield like it's a damn taco and wrecks Bucky's arm like it's made of plastic. The team gets absolutely clobbered, and just as Valentina tries to play her last card using Bob to finish them off, he suddenly grows a god complex now, starts to question why he should even listen to her in the first place. And honestly, I was actually rooting for him to obliterate Valentina. I hate her character. She's written to be so unlikable and I suppose they nailed it a bit too much. But of course the plot armor kicks in and her assistant hits the kill switch instead, stopping Bob. Boo-hoo. Except, plot twist, Bob doesn't actually die. He turns into the void. Now remember that trailer where we saw people turning into shadows? Creepy, right? Yeah, well here it turns out the void just sends people into the shadow realm for therapy. Yup, therapy sessions. That drained all the tension out of the room, like, oh no, don't send me to the psychological breakthrough dimension. In fact, just send me there, it would save me some money on my therapist. Eventually, Jelena walks into the void realm to talk some sense into Bob. Then the rest of Thunderbolts follow, save the day, hug it out. Nobody expected this team to beat Sentry in a fist fight anyway, so this ending kinda just made sense, or it was expected from the beginning. Now, the ending, Valentina takes full credit and introduces the Thunderbolts as the new Avengers to the press. Meanwhile, Jelena just leans in and whispers that they own her now. It was cold, but I liked it. We get two end credit scenes. One is just a gag with the Red Guardian, but the second one, I'm just gonna say it. I called it. The Fantastic Four escaping their dimension because Galactus destroying it. Yup, they crashed into our universe. My theory was right, and yes, I will be smug about it. Let's talk about the characters now. This was Jelena's movie, straight up. She's dealing with a lot. Isolation, alcoholism, loneliness, and the film actually respects that without slamming you over the head with it. It's subtle, it's present. If this movie had a subtitle, it would be Thunderbolts Therapy Hour. Bob also has this therapy arc, even if they nerf him with memory loss at the end. Still annoyed about that, like you finally gave us a superpowered superhero and now you just hit the control Z on his brain. Yeah. John Walker, flawed but interesting. He's not like Steve Rogers, but that's kind of the point. I do see potential for his future. Ghost, it's like this movie doesn't even know her character. She barely gets any screen time, and it's like Marvel forgot she even existed and just shoved her in for contract reasons. Taskmaster appears for about 2 seconds, gets unceremoniously offed by the ghost. Rest in peace, I guess. No one liked you anyway. I know it's harsh, but it's the truth. Bucky is apparently a congressman now for about 5 minutes, then he's back to being the Winter Soldier because the writers decided they had enough of him as a congressman, and well, that's it. Red Guardian is a highlight. He's funny, emotional, and the dad energy he has for Yelena is honestly heartwarming. I hope he sticks around, and I would love to see how he does in the future movies. And Valentina, well, trash, but well written trash. The kind you love to hate. So, good job, I guess. So, yeah, this movie isn't perfect. It's got a lot of holes. Swiss cheese plot if you start poking, but it's entertaining. And sometimes that's enough. I laughed, I was invested, and well, I had a good time. Is this the best Marvel movie in Phase 4 or 5? Hell no, not even close. But compared to something recent like Captain America Brave New World, oh yeah, like this is leagues above. Well, that's it from my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. And well, as always, it's time for a goodbye.